Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are doing really well. So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you how I created this lovely makeup look for our wedding anniversary date night. If you're interested, then please keep on watching. I'm starting off by doing my brows first, and for that I'm using e.l.f.'s brow pomade in the shade dark brown. And I'm using a small flat brush to line and fill in my brows. I always tend to do my brows even on days I don't wear any makeup because I feel like it makes such a difference. Now using a spoolie brush, I'm just combing through my brows to give it a natural gradient finish. To prime my lids, I'm using Maybelline's Instant Anti-Age Eraser in the shade 08 Buff, and I'm just applying it on my eyelids. Now I'm just blending it really well with a small fluffy brush. This creates a nice bright canvas for your eyeshadows. Now to set my concealer, I'm using Maybelline's Translucent Pressed Powder. Now I'm just applying the Kajal all over my eyelid. You can also use a gel liner, but this is what I had with me, and I honestly don't know what brand I'm using because the names were like faded. Now using a small flat brush, I'm just trying to make it even and work around the edges as well. Now using a small blending brush, I'm just smoking out the edges of the kajal to make it look more gradient. Now by using the shade Cool from this palette, it's kind of a chocolatey brown shade, and using the same blending brush, I'm just smoking out the edges. Now I'm taking this gorgeous shade called Goddess. It's kind of like an emerald shade. It's a pressed glitter basically, so I'm taking it in a flat brush and trying to saturate my whole eyelid. Now I'm taking this beautiful golden glittery shade called Haze, and using the same flat brush, I'm just patting it on my inner third of my eyelids. Now I'm going to draw a small winged eyeliner using the Wet n Wild's megaliner in the shade Black. Now using L'Oreal Paris's False Lash X Fibre Mascara, and I'm just coating my upper lashes. Moving on to the face, for the primer I'm using my all-time favorite Rimmel London's Lasting Finish primer. I'm just dotting the primer all across my face and blending it using my fingers. Moving on to the foundation, I'm using one of my most favorite foundation of all time. This is the Maybelline's Dream Radiant Liquid Foundation, which has got hyaluronic acid and collagen, and I'm in the shade 48 Sun Beige. So as you've already seen, I've used the NYX's Dewy Setting Spray all across my face, and then I started blending it using a makeup sponge or beauty blender. Using your setting spray this way will ensure your makeup stays in place for a long period of time. Also gives your skin more of a natural and flawless finish. Now to conceal my dark circles and a couple of dark spots, I'm using the Makeup Revolution's Conceal and Define Concealer in the shade C12. Also, to mildly highlight my face, I'm using the concealer that we used earlier. Maybelline's Age Rewind in Buff. I've just used it in the usual highlighting areas like my chin, my upper lip, tip of my nose, bridge of my nose, forehead, and under my eyes. Now, using Maybelline's translucent powder, I'm just setting my under eyes a little bit around my mouth, around my nose. I'm using the same Kajal and applying it on my lower waterline. Now, using the same shade, Cool, from the eyeshadow palette, I'm just smudging it on my lower lash line. Now I'm using a matte green shade called Plant and I'm smudging it along my lower lash line as well. Now, to give my face a nice chiseled look, I'm using the Makeup Revolution's Mega Bronzer in the shade 02 Warm, and using a contour brush, I'm just applying it on the hollows of my cheek and my jawline. Now moving on to one of my favorite parts, which is blush, and I'm using the Wet n Wild's Color Icon Blush in the shade Mellow Wine, and I'm using a large fluffy brush to apply my blush. Now to lock my makeup in, I'm using the NYX's Dewy Setting Spray. Now moving to my most favorite part, which is highlighter, and I'm using the Makeup Revolution's Highlighter Reloaded in the shade Just My Type. It's a very beautiful champagne-y gold shade. And using a fan brush, I'm applying the highlighter on my cheekbones, my brow bones, tip of my nose, bridge of my nose, my chin, a little bit on my cupid's bow, my temples. Now, using a beauty blender, I'm just patting the highlighter in to give it more of a natural and flawless finish. I wanted to go in for a nude lipstick, so I'm using the Wet n Wild's lip liner in the shade Chestnut, and I'm just lining and filling my lips with it. It is an amazing pinky brown shade that flatters all skin tones. Lately, I've been obsessed with glossy lips, so I'm using the No. 7's High Shine lip gloss in the shade Pink Slip. And that's it for the look. I'm gonna go and change my outfit and put on some jewelry. This lovely earring is from Tesco F&F. I really hope you all enjoyed this makeup tutorial. See you all in my next video. Until then, take care. Bye.